Absolutely delighted, yeah. More so with the result, because obviously it's been well documented regarding us not having a league win in the season up to before today. So really pleased for the players to get that monkey off our back, because they've been working ever so hard. They've probably, of the 9 games, we've had 4 draws, and of those 4 draws we could have easily won a couple of them. So we could have already have an extra 2 or 3 points on the board, which I don't think anybody would argue about. But today was a real team effort. The players showed great resilience, dug in spells. We said on Thursday night in training we expected them to have a good possession, because they're a good side. Let's not make any bones about it. Partick Thistle are a very good team. They've got a lot of players there with Premier League experience, never mind Championship experience. I think they're in a false position, if I'm being honest. I think they're better than what their league position would suggest, and they dominated the majority of the second half in possession. But with that being said, my goalkeeper's not had too many saves to make. I think the shape of the team, the organisation, the communication on the park, denying Partick any space in behind us, and really putting bodies on the line and protecting the goal is a great credit to not only the back 4 and goalkeeper, but the whole team put in a real shift.
Yeah. On you go. I was just going to say, they didn't look like the team short of confidence though, Jim, despite that kind of record beforehand. How managed they kind of keep them going then?
Aye, absolutely. I mean, the players have been in good form in recent weeks. We went to Dunfermline last weekend, scored 2 goals, and we conceded a sloppy goal. But we went to Queen of the South the week before that, scored 3 goals. But unfortunately, we conceded 3 goals at the same time. So we spoke about the importance of getting back to being hard to beat. Clean sheets are vital at any level. At least if you use that as a platform to kick on from, then you'll always get an opportunity. And I said that to the players at half time. If you keep a clean sheet, you'll win the game, because you always get chances. Regardless of who you're playing against, you'll always get a chance. And I thought, Dario Zanata does great to pull that one down out of the sky. It's 40 yards up in the air, and a really good finish on the half turn. And it would have been nice for him to get the second one, but for a fantastic save from Cammy Bell. But it certainly would have made the last 5 or 6 minutes a bit more enjoyable than what they were.
Did you expect more from Partick today, Jim, given that they're getting a new manager?
No, look, I watched about 3 or 4 of their games during the week, and I know they're a good team. I know they're a good team. They're probably lacking in a little bit of confidence when you're down there and you're not getting results. We know only too well, you don't get the breaks, but they've already won 3 games of the season up to now. I think Gary Caldwell's a good appointment. I know Gary from some of the coaching licenses that we've been on together. So he's a positive young manager. I think he's got a really good squad there, and I do expect Partick Thistle to kick on up the table in the coming weeks and months. But I think they dominated the game. But I'm more pleased with how well we defended rather than how well we played on the ball. We know we can be better than that in possession, but it was just more of the resilience that we showed, and that willingness not to get beat.
And you mentioned resilience there, but how impressed were you by Sam Roscoe, because he was particularly great today?
Absolutely, he was, along with Andy Graham and Liam Dick and Scott Taggart at the back. I thought the back 4 were outstanding. But yeah, Sam's a young boy. We got him on loan from Aberdeen. He's not got a lot of first team experience, but he's learned a lot in the last few weeks. As with any young player, they make mistakes, and it's up to us, me as a manager, to identify those mistakes. We've had him in and shown some clips on the laptop, and he's quite receptive to taking things in, which is good. And I think he's learning every week. He's getting better every week, and left-sided centre halves that are 6'3", 6'4", they're hard to come by. So if he carries on progressing the way he is, he'll have a really good career ahead of him.
And just kind of lastly, what do you think of John Robertson? So obviously that was his 100th game today.
Yeah, listen, delighted for Robbo. 100 appearance for the club. He loves it here, along with a number of the other players. We've probably got half a dozen boys in the squad that have played in excess of 100 games, which I think speaks volumes of the club and how well the club is run, and the players enjoy coming here. So delighted for John. He's been in and out most of the season, but he's played the last few games now, and he deserves his place in the team at the moment.